I am live. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. How are we today? So, thought we'd take a moment before we truly began to find a comfortable seated position. You can be seated, standing, in a chair, on the ground. I can roll up a mat or sit on the edge of a block. Lifts the hips higher than the knees. And before I thought we'd just engage with some breathing. So let's just inhale. Find whatever comfortable position we're in. If we're in a chair, place our feet on the earth, our back up straight. If we're seated, see if we can, even in a chair, see if we can even lift our hips a little higher, put a little cushion or a pillow under the hips. And inhale, bring our hands to the belly. And let's connect with the body. Let's get out of the mind a second by shutting our eyes. No, softly shutting the eyes and see if we can fill the belly like a balloon. Tilt the chin towards the earth and exhale the belly into the earth. Let's inhale red. Imagine a red, warm, energizing, grounding color. And fill the belly like a balloon, breathing in the nose. And exhaling, pulling the belly into the spine, lifting the heart, chin towards the chest, and breath into the earth. Are we connecting a little bit more with the body? We emptying the mind's, the day's activities. So let's place a hand on the belly and another on the heart and see if we can bring up a diaphragm breath. The lungs go from the collarbone all the way to the floating rib. So let's inhale and fill the belly, the ribs, and the chest with breath. And at the top of the breath, just take a moment, inhale a little more. And exhaling the head between the shoulders, exhaling the breath. We can even push the breath out of the upper lung, belly, ribs, and chest with breath. Has to lead the belly first. Out, out, out. Just one more time, inhaling, imagining red, filling the belly, the ribs, and the chest with breath. And exhaling red. Hi, again. I am Barry Levin from DEVAYA Yoga, the Yoga Color and Sound. And today I'm just going to chat a little bit and experience how we can shift anxiety and nervous anxiety into unshakable self-esteem. What is nervous anxiety? Just to begin with, what is nervous anxiety? Well, nervous anxiety, it can be many different ways we can feel nervous anxiety. Now, nervous anxiety can be a tightening of the chest, a quickening of the pace of the heart, sweating, or somebody said to me today, they feel electric everywhere. Just like, oh, they just get super like electricized. And those are all symptoms of anxiety, or besides the physical symptoms of like, beating heart, sweating, feeling electric in the body, overwhelm of thoughts, doubting thoughts, usually not friendly thoughts, overthinking, sleepless nights. Well, we're here to address that and see how we can work with that. So let's inhale and just take a moment as we understand what anxiety is. The quickening of the heart, the tightness around the chest, even maybe all the muscles even get really tense. But anxiety is nothing to be embarrassed about. It's nothing to be ashamed about. It's nothing to be scared of. It's nothing to fear or have it be our enemy. Anxiety is like a surplus of energy because we're like wired up. And so how we're going to, instead of labeling it anxiety, we're going to start labeling it surplus of energy. And how do we deal with this surplus of energy? It's not our enemy. It's just an awareness we have around a surplus of energy. And we can transform that surplus of energy into calm strength, self-confidence, self-assuredness. So I thought we'd just take a moment again to pause and take a slow breath through our nose. Let's shut our eyes and squeeze them tight. That way we get the body sensation of the eyes, out of the mind. Breathe in the nose, fill that belly, ribs, and chest with breath. And exhale, open the eyes, and exhale out the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Feeling our feet on the earth or our legs on the earth. Let's inhale, fill the belly, ribs, and chest with breath, and squeeze our eyes shut. Inhaling red. Squeeze the eyes shut. Hold the breath in a little bit. And exhale out the mouth. Release the eyes. Sit up tall. Heart high. One more time. Squeeze the eyes shut, sit up tall, chin towards the chest, and exhaling the head between the shoulders, opening the eyes, and exhaling that red breath into the earth. Breathing now, can we feel the air on the skin, even if we're in a bedroom? Can we feel any air movement? Can we feel the air in the nose? Just beginning to empty the mind's attention to the surplus of thoughts, maybe surplus of self-doubt, channeling the surplus of energy into the breath. And I'm just observing, did we have a shift? Do you feel any different? So that's a mindfulness exercise. And mindfulness is about observation without judgment. Can I watch myself with loving eyes? Can I observe myself as though I were a newborn child? And when we practice mindfulness, we step out of anxiety's whirlwind and into calm awareness, gentle strength. Maybe a simple mantra would be, I am here. We can inhale, inhaling red, I am here. I am safe. I am enough. And so let's do a little visualization. So again, let's close our eyes a second and imagine ourselves like a strong mountain. Imagine yourselves come on Mount Everest. And people sometimes can't even climb the mountain. It's so fierce, protected by its winds, by the ambiance. So let's inhale and imagine ourselves like Mount Everest or whatever our favorite mountain. Filling the belly, the ribs, and the chest with breath, and inhaling red, and feeling the stability of the mountain. Mount Everest, the wind and the rain and the sun and the clouds, they don't change the mountain. People still are climbing the mountain. So no matter what the storm is around us or between our ears and our brain, we can move that surplus of energy and be a mountain. Inhaling into the calmness, the steadfastness, the presence, the wisdom of the mountain. And as we're sitting here as a mountain, we can also employ the box breath. That's another really good mindfulness activity where we can inhale red and count till 4 backwards. Counting backwards triggers up the mind. If we're counting regular, it's automatic. If we count backwards, we have to think about it. So we have to get out of the other thought forms that may be invading our mind. So let's inhale red. Close our eyes, and if we gaze between the eyebrows, that actually activates the endocrine, the hormonal system, the pituitary gland, or the master gland in particular. So let's inhale red, imagining ourselves that steadfast mountain. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. And holding the breath in, standing tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling red. Hold the breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling red. Hold the breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold out the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more time, inhaling red. Hold the breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Head between the shoulders. Exhaling red. Sit up tall. The heart is high, just like the steadfast mountain. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling red and squeeze our eyes shut as we breathe through the nose. And exhaling, open the eyes and just observing, was there a shift? Do I feel the same or different? How's the quality of the breath? The mind talk the same? The body sensations the same? You might want to even jot it down. And another mindfulness activity for anxiety, like when we start feeling a tightness around the heart, a quickening, a tightness around the chest, a quickening of the heartbeat, maybe electricity passing through the body. Let's open our eyes and take a look around and talk about 3 things. First 3 things we see: 2 motorcycle helmets, a green chair, and a motorcycle. Those are the first 3 things I see. What are the first 3 things I can touch? My nose, my hair, and my ear. That actually connects me to myself. And what's the first 3 body parts I can connect with? My fingers, my cheeks, and my nose. And that takes us from outside of the mind into the body. And for one last exercise, I thought we'd do a little bit of mindfulness breathing again. Just 3 or 4 full rounds. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing, which balances the hemispheres of the brain with a mantra. So we're going to inhale with our left hand, gently touch the thumb and the index finger. For the Hindu philosophy, the thumb absorbs and gives. The index finger is the ego. So it's like too much ego or not enough ego, or perfect. And the other 3 fingers represent the gunas, or quickness of thought, rajas, tamas, sattva, peacefulness, hyperactivity, and lethargic, and being lethargic. So inhaling, belly, ribs, and chest. And we're going to exhale, cover up the right nostril with the right thumb, exhaling out the left. We're going to inhale, imagining a red grounded light. Inhaling, I'm safe. And close the nostril with the left ring finger. And exhaling, fears. Inhaling, I'm abundant. Close up that right nostril with the right thumb. And exhaling, scarcity, as we open the left nostril. Inhale, lift the heart. I'm safe. Exhaling, fears. I'm abundant. Exhaling scarcity. I trust. Exhaling worry. Inhaling trust. Exhaling fear. And one more time. Inhaling, I am safe. Exhaling fear. Inhaling, I am worthy. And exhaling self-doubt. Breathing in both nostrils, belly, ribs, and chest with breath. And just observing any differences or similarities. Do I feel different now? How's the quality of the breath? How's the mind talk? And the body sensations. I invite you to check in, do these exercises anytime. We have a 4-week virtual course coming up, from nervous anxiety to unshakable self-esteem, March 31st till April 28th. And I have all that information. It'll be on the Instagram, but I have all that information on my Facebook and Instagram page, my website, DEVAYaYoga.com. May 3rd through the 10th, we have Radiant and Ageless, a women's retreat, and it's even for YASEP, for extra credit units. July 19th through the 26th, we have yoga and digestion, eating with colors, again, 10 credit units with Yoga Alliance. And then September 1st through the 26th, we have a present teacher training, but mainly focusing on from nervous anxiety to unshakable self-esteem. We have the course March 31st to April 28th. So sign up now. Any questions? I'm totally here. Thank you very much. Have a super duper afternoon. Namaste.